even when we have conversations, even the things that you be vulnerable about, I'm talking to somebody who finds it very, very difficult to trust.
Victoria, see, let me tell you something. Please ask you questions. Something to get off your chest. Get it off.
I don't have anything to get off my chest. Helps my God. I'm no more guarded.
Where's my God?
Look at you, God. I'm too guarded. See, I've dropped my guard. I'm no longer guarded.
Even when they ask me, I try to give you a protective answer.
Can do it at Parisiago. Men just boku until enemy rise. That's what you can launch for arena for. Last night was just funny and entertaining. Firstly, she got drunk at the arena, so she made us believe. She entered into the house craving for the attention. The attention was not granted to her. She started singing unnecessarily for her to just establish the fact that she is drunk. The attention was not attentioning. And she also moved downstairs when she noticed that Wani is just watching the picture of Handy and Sean, and she wanted to cry. Wani said, please don't cry. She still extended her moody to the dining area where Ozee was. This was the moment she is now crying, and Wani is trying to just dry her tears. In all of this, she is craving for an attention, and we already know the attention that she's craving for. Was the attention granted to her? If you ask me, who will I now ask? And she later went upstairs again with Wani. News has it that she went to the bathroom for her to just throw up with the assistance of Wani. Wani also assisted her back to the room and right on her bed, placing a bucket beside her. I know she also sent that message to Wani for Wani to just go and announce it where he will hear the news. Guess what? The attention was still not given to her.
Ozee, is she good? Is she good?
Yeah. I need to go to the bathroom.
The very first time it happened, she succeeded and she was very, very happy. Firstly, she requested to bite his bed. Though he declined, she still found her way to just execute that. Then she was just claiming that she was drunk. He helped her to just change her bikini into another cloth without baiting, and also helped her to just locate her room, helped her to just be on his bed. He also later fed her that night. And the following morning, she was so happy that her plan won, because all she wanted was for Victoria not to have any attention from Ozee. Victoria, on the other hand, did not even send anybody because she married her bed immediately. The Thursday pool party ended. Yesterday, like everybody was saying on the social media that they fought, I was watching throughout yesterday. I did not see any fight. Then she started drinking. She drank and drank and drank up until the time they returned to the arena. She was already faking to be drunk because she was craving for the same attention that happened last week Thursday during the Thursday pool party, and after the Thursday pool party, that was not granted to her. There is no titles that she did not apply. It did not happen. Do you know why she's always angry whenever she notices that he is with the other person? It's because she is always clingy and possessive. And the guy has already said there is nothing existing between us. Why is she always insisting that she's the one that will always have the 100% attention, whereas the other person does not care? You are certainly going to understand everything that I am about to say only if you are going to watch this particular video to the very end. But before I officially commence, let me quickly say welcome back again to my most fabulous, most interesting, most entertaining, and most intriguing channel of mine, If It's Star World. And here on my channel, my only singular and primary obligation is to always entertain and update you guys with non-judgmental, unsentimental, and unbiased analytical analysis of the ongoing Bigbrother Naija Season 9 No Lose Guard. And this is the very first time ever you are coming across my channel, please smash on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button. Its function is to always notify you once I upload a new video. Feel free to also give this particular video a huge thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comment section. Throughout yesterday, there was no proper communication between Ozee and Onyeka. Ozee, on the other hand, was just working so hard to make sure that he is always seen with Victoria. In the afternoon, I saw them discussing, even when they were at the big bag, they were also talking about business. And after that, when Bigbrother now told them that it's time for them to do their daily sponsored tax, of which it was proudly sponsored by Smirnoff, while they were also wearing their merch, Victoria and Ozee were having a conversation when they were sitting at the bin bag close to the game area. And that was when they were having a conversation concerning businesses. And Victoria was telling Ozee that you must patronize me, and that your money, I must eat it. And they were also talking about if Victoria is the type of lady that will always leave people's WhatsApp messages unread. Victoria said that when it comes to business, that she does not do so. They all spoke more of business on how Ozee is going to patronize Victoria and how they are just going to work together. After that conversation later, I saw Ozee and Onyeka towards that mirror that is close to the toilet and the closet. They were having a conversation. Onyeka was saying something about, you did not ask me. And Onyeka was like, I was looking at your face and it seems as though that you were not happy. And I was like, okay, when you see my face, you see what? That conversation was not even holding water. So I wasn't really paying attention to the content of that conversation. And that was the last time that I saw both of them. So Ozee spent more of his time with Victoria. And after they went to the arena, and during the arena, Onyeka approached Ozee at a point and Ozee snubbed her. Then after the whatever they did, I think Onyeka, Ozee and Victoria in the same group, and that group won. After they declared the winner, Bigbrother told them to do one or two parties, and that was the moment Onyeka decided to just start consuming alcohol, because they did cocktail. During that cocktail, while Onyeka was being the one mixing the cocktail, she was busy consuming alcohol. Even when they were asked to sit down before Bigbrother announced the result, Onyeka still had alcohol in her hand. She consumed a lot, even at the point she begged Bigbrother to just go back to the house for her to just ease herself, not once, I think twice or thereabouts. Then after they snapped pictures and all about that, they now returned back to the house. From the moment Bigbrother asked them to return back to the house, Onyeka is already acting drunk. She claimed that she was drunk. She went upstairs and she was behaving as if she was drunk, exactly the way she was doing last week Thursday. Ozee blanked her. Ozee was even seen having another conversation with Victoria. This point, they are just trying to unpack what happened between the last two Saturdays that led to Victoria asking Ozee, what if I kiss you? And by the following day after that happened, that Ebuka was asking Ozee that you told your brother that I think you know about the kiss that would have happened between Victoria and Ozee. And Ozee was saying that he answered that question because he wanted to protect Victoria. And Ozee was also telling Victoria that you are too guided. I know why Ozee is saying that. And Victoria was like, okay, I'm no longer guided. She even has to demonstrate by using the Amaten throw pillow, dropping it on the floor, and was like, okay, I am no longer guided. I have let out my loose. What is it that you want? I know that Ozee is looking for a way to penetrate Victoria, of which Victoria is not letting that happen because she has built this tall, huge wall around her. Because you never see Victoria just going to meet Ozee. It's Ozee that is always coming to meet Victoria to initiate conversation. Unless Victoria bump into Ozee, she will just exchange greeting and pleasantries, and that will just be it. And after that conversation, they kept on talking. That was when Bigbrother noticed that Victoria was not even wearing her mic, and Victoria was given a microphone infringement. After she wore that microphone, she went back again to continue the conversation with Ozee. She now later went to change her clothes, and they continued that conversation. They also moved down again to their usual position, speaking about that big bag that is close to the game area. In all of this, Onyeka was still faking that she was drunk. Ozee was not paying her attention. While Ozee and Victoria were having that conversation upstairs, it was so fun, and Ozee and Cassia was also having their own different conversation. At a point, Ozee and Victoria's leg were too close to comfort. They did not show me what they were doing at that closet. I was dragging Coyote to just carry the camera up. Let me see what Ozee and Victoria is doing, because the position of their legs is a bit suspicious and I need clarity. That did not happen. Then camera shifted. There Onyeka, I think Kelly, I think Suj, and I think Wani, they started singing funny songs there. She was just trying to film that she was drunk. She kept on singing anyhow. She's singing and she's not getting the lyrics right, and that is the display of somebody that is claiming to be drunk. That was when Ozee decided to just move downstairs with Victoria, and Onyeka, noticing that attention that she's craving from Ozee is absolutely not going to happen. This moment she was seen with Ozee at the dining area. I just noticed that Wani is coming with a toilet tissue, and that basically happened after Wani noticed that Handy and Sean and also Dr. TJ's picture has been placed on the portrait. You know how they used to do that. Once an evicted housemate is evicted, they had to just place your picture in the house. And she was just there. I love the fact that while she was just speaking to Andy and also speaking to Sean, she did all she can for her not to just drop a tear. She told them that she loved them. She told them that she misses them so much. She said a lot, and she wasted over 20 minutes speaking to Sean and Andy. She did not cry. Then there was a point that Onyeka came to just join her. That moment, Onyeka was just trying to form cry. The cry wasn't even crying. And Wane was telling Onyeka, please don't cry. I was like, why is Onyeka crying? Yes, I know that Onyeka was friend with Sean, but trust me, she did not even cry when her blood immediate elder sister got evicted. Even the day she saw the picture, she did not cry. Even the day Ozee and Victoria were having a conversation there, she wanted to just eavesdrop from what Ozee and Victoria discussed. That was the moment she even went to kiss Chizo, but she did not cry. So why then would she not cry when she now saw Sean and Andy? Then she now left, and that was when Wani went upstairs after just speaking to her sister's picture and Sean's picture. That was when now Wani was coming downstairs again with a roll of tissue. I was like, I thought the toilet is upstairs. What is Wani doing with tissue? And the camera now followed Wani, only for Wani to approach Onyeka on the dining area. Onyeka is crying. Why is Onyeka crying now? Is it because of course, it is because Ozee is not giving her the great attention that she wanted so bad. Candy was not cleaning her tears. It was just the way Topher was just laughing while observing them, because trust me, Suj, Nelly, Anita and Topher knew exactly what was just going on in that house. Oh well, after her, they just tried to just clean her tears. Camera now moved from there and now went back again to focus on Victoria and Ozee having this happy conversation. Cassia now joined them and they were just playful. Then it was now Ozee, Victoria, and Cassia. They were just unpacking a lot of their experience while in Biggie's house. And I noticed that Ozee is just looking for an avenue to be all over Victoria. And that was when Wani now came downstairs. Ozee is asking Wani, how is Onyeka? No, prior to that, when Ozee was coming downstairs to go join Ozee and Victoria where they were, that was when Anita asked Ozee, how is Onyeka? According to Ozee, that Wani has taken Onyeka to the bathroom, that Onyeka might be throwing up, and Wani is taking care of Onyeka. That was when Ozee went to join Ozee and Victoria. While they were having that conversation, that was when Wani now came downstairs after several minutes of taking Onyeka to the toilet. And Ozee is asking Wani, how is Onyeka feeling? And according to Wani, that she has succeeded in just taking Onyeka to the bed. And Ozee asked Wani which bed. She said sunset. Okay, that means Onyeka is in her own room and on her bed. And Wani said yes. While Ozee is getting this information from Wani, Ozee was sitting there with Victoria. It was his nonchalant attitude for me. He didn't even contribute. He didn't even ask someone, who is that? Is that Onyeka? What's wrong with Onyeka? He said nothing. Rather, all his attention was towards Victoria. So after that information was delivered by Wani, then Ozee playing with the hands of Victoria while they were just having that conversation. Few minutes later, Victoria now told Ozee that she is feeling sleepy, that she just wants to go upstairs to just sleep. And they just exchanged their usual goodnight pleasantries. Victoria now left. While Victoria was leaving, Kelly Ray was saying, and he was like, okay, HOH, I am going back to bed. Kelly Ray was now giving us information that they couldn't rehearse for their weekly wager presentation because Onyeka is already drunk. And after Kelly Ray said that to Ozee and Ozee, it was the fact that Ozee still did not even say anything concerning Onyeka. Then Kelly Ray left. Ozee and Ozee were just having a conversation again. And Ozee said a lot of things without mentioning Onyeka, because if he had, of course, Ozee will still not say anything. Later, Ozee now went upstairs straight to his room. I was also expecting that Ozee might just started to check up on Onyeka. He did not. He just went straight to his sunrise room, climbed his bed, and slept off. And after that just happened, Ozee also came upstairs, meeting Wani in the closet. Wani is now saying that she is tired, that she has waist pain, and she also just wanted to sleep. And she also had a painkiller drugs that she just wanted to just take to see if she's going to relieve her waist pain. That was when Ozee told Wanni that he is going to just sleep by the side of Onyeka, because according to Wanni, that she placed a bucket beside Onyeka's bed in case she just want to throw up. Ozee said that he is going to just be beside Onyeka to make sure that Onyeka is fine. That was the last I just saw both of them. It was like that, and everybody just went to bed. And this morning, as usual, they have already reported to the arena for them to just do their usual early morning exercise, of which Ozee was still paying attention to Victoria, and they have also returned back to the house, and Ozee still minding his business without speaking to Onyeka or even mentioning his name. And I've seen him spoke to Victoria, and they're all getting ready. As I am doing this particular video, Clara is in the kitchen trying to just wash because she's an Onyeka is shouting in the kitchen that if you know that to drop your plate in the sink, please just come and wash it. What is wrong if she's just going to wash it? Remember that last video that I did, she swore that she's not going to just wash any plate because Cassia just positioned her as the kitchen assistant to just wicked her. Anyway, let's see what is going to happen subsequently, because after shouting in the kitchen, she has been seen finally in the garden after 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks that she's ever got evicted, and she's now finally washing her clothes. Whatever that happens subsequently, I'm just going to tell you. But what I am just going to say, between whatever it is that is existing between Ozee, Onyeka, and Victoria, is that Ozee has already said that he has a girlfriend outside. Therefore, Onyeka and Victoria are just his friends. Victoria, on the other hand, understood the assignment, knowing that Ozee is just playing game, trying to just indirectly establish an unexisting triangle between him, Ozee, Onyeka, and Victoria. Victoria now decided to also allow Ozee to just be her friend. Simple. You are my fellow housemate and my friend. So anytime that our path crosses and you want us to just play or flirt or just have conversation, whatever it is, I am always available. But on the other side, Onyeka just wanted Ozee all by herself. And the day she described her spec in a man, it was exactly how Ozee looks. And if you have been very, very observant, you would know that Onyeka is already madly in love with Ozee. And Onyeka is this kind of person that just wants to be possessive, obsessive, and also clingy. And that is what it is. She does not want to even share Ozee with anybody. And hence, she has been beefing Victoria unnecessarily. And she has already nominated Victoria 3 times back to back. I remember the very first time she did, she entered into Biggie's office. While in the diary room, she already said that she's sensing animosity from Victoria. Bigbrother told Onyeka, did Victoria nominate you? And Onyeka was like, no. Now, the following week, Victoria decided to just nominate Onyeka to just return the kind gesture. This last nomination, Victoria did not even send Onyeka, whereas Onyeka still nominated Victoria. If you ask Onyeka, what is Victoria's offense? She is even yet to just establish it. Anyways, that's just her business. But from the way she is going, I doubt even if it's ordinary friendship will continue between Onyeka and Ozee. Well, we're not just going to know whatever is happening after the show unless they just post it on social media for us to just get the information. But to me, Onyeka is already hurting herself, and only if she will understand that Ozee is just playing a game, then she will only just have to just day her day until Ozee needs her time. If only she can just make Ozee just her fellow housemate, I felt it's just going to work. She will not only feel angry whenever Ozee ignores her, rather she will also play the game alongside Ozee and Victoria. And that is what it's all about. That's happening between them. Nobody is leading anybody on, and nobody is even telling anybody I love you. It is you that decide to just catch feelings when you just want to catch feelings. And if you do, whatever that happens to you, you are basically on your own. If there is any update that concerns Onyeka, Victoria, and Ozee, yours truly is always here to update and also entertain you guys. Why not? If not, I might not stay your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment. Still reminding you that so far, this is the Bigbrother Naija Season 9 No Lose Guard. It is okay for you to catch a feeling for a man. After all, you both has been locked in a confined space for over 9 weeks. But while you are at that, you notice that the guy is not reciprocating the way it is from your end. I will advise that you just disembark. Yes, there are several ways for you to just press the feelings. You are the one that will decide if it's just going to happen or not. If it's not going to happen, then take voluntary exit. Do not disgrace, embarrass yourself. The whatever Naija did that New denied her instantly on stage when New got evicted, because I am expecting to see what Ozee is going to say on stage any day that he's going to leave this Biggie's house.